Did you know that some fruits, even though they are natural, can be accelerating the aging process of your body and silently destroying your muscle mass? In this video, we reveal 4 very common fruits that are harmful to the elderly after the age of 60, causing spikes in blood sugar, increasing inflammation, and promoting muscle loss. Exactly what you should avoid to have more strength, energy, and autonomy. And the best part, we also show you which fruits really help keep your muscles strong, protect your heart, improve your sleep, and even slow down brain aging. With practical tips, the right combinations, and up-to-date scientific data. Watch until the end to discover how small choices can transform your aging process into an active, conscious, and full of vitality. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive weekly videos with valuable tips for your health, sexuality, and longevity after 60. Many people believe that all fruits are healthy and essential in the diet, especially after the age of 60, when the body requires more care and intelligent nutrition. But the truth is that some fruits, even natural ones, can be silently damaging your health, accelerating aging and contributing to the loss of muscle mass. This happens because, as we age, our metabolism slows down, insulin sensitivity increases, and the risk of chronic inflammation increases, making it essential to review not only what we eat, but how and when we eat. One of the most misleading fruits is the raisin. Despite being small and seemingly harmless, it is extremely rich in concentrated sugar. During the dehydration process, the water in the fruit is removed, and the natural sugar in the fruit becomes aggressively concentrated. A 100-gram serving of raisins contains about 65 grams of sugar, which is equivalent to more than 5 tablespoons. This excess causes spikes in blood glucose, stimulates the constant release of insulin, and promotes inflammation that directly affects muscles and cognition. Furthermore, many industrialized dried fruits come with additives such as sulfur dioxide, which can cause reactions in more sensitive people, increasing the risk of headaches, allergic reactions, and digestive discomfort. Another fruit that deserves attention is the overripe banana. It has a high glycemic index, which means that the sugar present in it is quickly absorbed by the body. This can be dangerous for elderly people with pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes, as it drastically raises blood glucose levels and prevents the adequate synthesis of proteins in muscle tissue. The ideal banana to eat is the one with a yellow-green skin, which has less available sugar and a greater quantity of resistant starch, a substance that feeds the good bacteria in the intestine and helps with glycemic control. Another common trap is fruit juice, especially orange juice. An average glass can contain up to 30 grams of natural sugar, the equivalent of almost 8 teaspoons. Not to mention that, when squeezing the fruit, all the dietary fiber is lost, which causes the sugar to enter the bloodstream even faster. This effect not only accelerates cellular aging, but also causes silent inflammation in vital organs, including muscles and the brain. Studies show that frequent consumption of fruit juice is associated with a higher risk of obesity, insulin resistance, and cardiovascular disease, especially in older adults. Finally, watermelon, although refreshing and rich in water, is composed mainly of fructose and has a high glycemic index. This means that, although it may seem light, it quickly spikes blood sugar levels and does not provide lasting satiety. Consumed in excess or at inappropriate times, such as at the end of the day or on an empty stomach, it can aggravate metabolic problems and make it difficult to maintain lean mass. After the age of 60, preserving muscle is one of the pillars of healthy longevity, as it is directly linked to mobility, balance, and even cognitive function. Now that you know what to avoid or moderate, it is time to understand which fruits should be in your daily routine if the goal is to age with autonomy, energy, and mental clarity. Avocado, for example, is one of the best options. Rich in monounsaturated fats, it helps reduce systemic inflammation, promotes cardiovascular health, and favors the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K. Furthermore, because it has a low glycemic index and high nutritional density, avocado stabilizes blood sugar levels and improves satiety. Another powerful group are red fruits, such as strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. They are rich in anthocyanins, antioxidant compounds that combat cellular aging, protect blood vessels, and stimulate memory. Studies indicate that regular consumption of these fruits is associated with less cognitive decline and greater arterial elasticity in the elderly. Furthermore, because they are low in sugar, they can be consumed without major metabolic impacts, especially if combined with foods rich in fiber or protein. Guava is another example of an extremely beneficial fruit. An abundant source of vitamin C, it actively participates in the synthesis of collagen, an essential protein for the integrity of the skin, bones, and muscles. With a moderate glycemic index and high concentration of fiber, it favors intestinal function and improves immunity. Because it also contains lycopene, guava helps protect the body against oxidative processes related to neurodegenerative diseases. And among the most complete fruits for the elderly is kiwi. Rich in natural serotonin, it helps control sleep, reduce stress, and regulate mood. In addition, it has potassium, vitamin E, and soluble fibers that benefit the cardiovascular and muscular systems. Eaten at night, kiwi can help people with mild insomnia to have a deeper and more restorative sleep. The secret to enjoying the benefits of fruits is balance and the right combination. Fruits should be consumed in moderation, always accompanied by sources of protein or good fat to reduce the glycemic impact. Avoid eating fruits alone on an empty stomach or at night without accompaniment, especially if you have diabetes, are overweight, or have some type of chronic inflammation. Variety is also essential. Don't eat the same fruit every day. Alternate colors, flavors, and sources of nutrients to ensure a truly functional diet. Aging doesn't have to be a process of loss. When you learn to eat intelligently, your body responds with vitality, strength, and mental clarity. Start paying more attention to fruits today and transform your eating routine into a powerful ally for your health. Your future begins on your plate, and every choice, no matter how small, can make a huge difference in the coming years of your life. Comment below. Which of these fruits do you eat the most and didn't imagine could be harmful?